Hello, welcome back to RLTW Strategies. Today is the 26th of September. It is a Friday, and what do you know? I'm going to try to record the morning session and the afternoon session, and if we end up making some trades, hopefully we're going to try to keep our capital today. I have two XFAs. Let's go ahead and look at what I got trading this morning. So I already did a trade this morning after PCE was published. We got this bounce up. What I did was I'm copy trading two accounts. I got the large account here. We're up 1,400 on the day already. I was trading it last night and we were up at $900, and then I traded up this morning. And then here I'm going to use the small account as the leader account because I can only trade 3 contracts on this account until we get above 2,500 or 3,000. So we're going to slow build this. And you know what? If we're slow building that, and we got to watch our risk, and I got to be very conscious about my drawdown, let's go ahead and just attach the large account to it. If we make money on it, we make money on it. But this is the one I'm focused on right now. And this is what we see. I went ahead and drew out uploaded a charting video of how I drew my levels this morning. We have this zone from Globex. We broke out of it and we're bouncing right above it. And I got these 2 areas to watch out for. I got these from Dez. I will post his YouTube video. I recommend learning how to chart by watching his videos. I already drew out my levels this morning. I already screenshotted it and put it on X, and then I was in the background, I was watching Dez, and he talked about these 2 pink levels that I drew out to put them on my chart. So I'll go ahead, I'll remember to post his video. I really recommend watching him if you are learning how to chart. All right, so the market is going to open up in 10 minutes. A little less than 10 minutes, and I'm watching gold, I'm watching silver. Actually, silver seems to be pulling back right now. Let's go ahead and look at silver and see if we can get into a trade. Might be a good time just to try to get on a short. It might bounce up, I might get destroyed on this, but you know, let's go ahead and ride this down to this congestion right here. Gold seems to be coming down as well, so you know, if we can make $500 coming down to here, why not? That'll put us up 1,000 on the day, and we'll go from there. I'll probably move my stop once we hit 100. Yep, so I'll put it there. 125. If it bounces up, you know what, let's go ahead and just get rid of that one, and let's see what we do. Probably should move my stop and just ride this down, but you know, a little scalp. You know what? No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it. That's how I trade. We might get stopped out. There you go. 635 on the day. I'm happy with that, and we'll go from there. So I do observe the Mag 7 when I'm trading. I'm not going to show you that account, but I do watch it. I watch the Mag 7. I watch Palantir. I got positions in Palantir and Nvidia for the last 1.5 years. That portfolio is green. I'm also watching Microsoft, Apple, Google, and Tesla. So, yeah, looks like we got a bear flag forming on the NQ. Hitting this double bottom from this morning on the 100 tick chart. I don't know if really that means anything on the 100 tick chart. We are watching the 5-minute, and we got the close down here, yesterday's close. So we're watching that. I'm gonna go ahead and move this icon to the right. Yesterday's close level, we could open up. We come back down here and open up. After I saw this bounce up after PCE data, let's go ahead and look at, since we got time before the market opens up, we got 5 minutes. I'll show you my execution. So I can only get in 3 contracts, so I got in 3 contracts. Did I go long and then sold? Yeah, okay, so I went long at first initially just for a quick scalp. Let's go ahead and do this. And maybe go for the 1 minute, maybe that'll be easier. All right, so 685. So at 685, I went ahead and went in right here after this. The candle wick was a large candle wick. Oh no, I shorted this. Okay, so I shorted on this, and I think I shorted off of, I think I just shorted blindly at 994, and I closed it 75, and I closed it for, I don't know, 10 points. And then I saw this bump up, and I started shorting. Guess I shorted there, added to the position after this bounce up above this resistance key level. And as we climbed, I just DCA'd in there, max 3. And as we dropped down, I had this line on the 100 tick chart over here, and I could probably show you that real quick. So I had this buddy. Did I have this? I think, did I have it like that? I had that something like this, and when I saw this break here, I knew we were going to be good. I think that was my last. Did I buy? I bought over here. You can see the execution's better on the 100 tick chart. And so yeah, I was in 3. We moved up huge, and I didn't think we were gonna keep on climbing. And then we broke this trend line, and I knew we were good to close out the position here for $500. So that's what I did this morning. I didn't record the session during that trade. I wish I did, but hey, for the next trades, we'll be recording that. So I do have Topstep TV on in the background, and yeah, let's see what happens. We are moving down to yesterday's close. It is 9:30. Market's going to open up any minute. I'm going to try not to do any trades during the first. Oh yeah, let's do the 1 minute opening range. We got to do that. I love the 1 minute opening range. That thing is money. We're about a minute out. 1 minute opening range. Let's make this baby in purple and label it. One minute opening range, 1 minute OR, and we'll trade that. Remember, this is the zone from last night Globex session. We're back in it. I was gonna run into the office this morning, but couldn't sleep last night. I woke up at 4, couldn't go back to sleep. Woke up, made coffee, didn't have any creamer, so I had to jump in the car, run to the store, and grab creamer. So here we are, market is open. We bounced off yesterday's close pretty good. Let's see if we break it. We did, in fact, break it. 14 seconds in, we are already moving at 36 points. I'm gonna go ahead and draw an opening range on my trading view while we're going. 10 seconds left on this candle. Ooh-wee. 5 seconds. Are we gonna go? Well, everything is freaking dropping. It's crazy. We got news at 10 as well. Strong climb. We could test the top of that range. And I just saw everything dropping. You know, so I do have a bias of a short because of, man, there we go, top of the opening range. I'm gonna blow this XFA, it looks like. Just like that. Woo-wee. Yep, there it is. That one's done. Blew that one. Blew it, blew it, blew it. Let's go ahead and take off executions. Man, I just bought the bottom of that. That was just destroyed me. Still did it. Show executions, copy trading, clear. Yep. Well, I lost that account. Negative 2,000. All right. Let's wait. Let's wait. And that is how it goes. Man, up 600, lost it. See if we can make up this $2,000 loss. That was terrible, terrible. Bought the bottom of that box. Probably shouldn't have done that. You think? And I should have cleared it when we went above that opening range. So I'm playing this rejection off of this level right here. Probably should get out of this one. Base hits, man, base hits. So you spend $150 to activate a funded account. Lost it. That 5-minute buy candle, 5-minute candle with that huge wick took me out. 50 points. I held it for another 30 points. 7 points, 3 contracts, blew your account. Man, Microsoft screaming to the upside, Apple screaming to the upside. Huge buy wick. We got low volume. We got a fair value gap right here on the 5-minute. I don't know if that's going to get touched. Maybe. Maybe. Remember, we got news in 20 minutes. So the question is, are we going to come back down? Before the news gets pushed out. It's consumer sentiment, I think. See if 24/7s hold. Might stop me out right here. All right, we're down 898. That's an easy day, I think. It'd be a lot better if I had that funded account. Here we go, man. Just over leveraged and got in too early. Should have waited. And that is why on this big account, I hold on to my position in drawdown. Because, you know, this is what usually happens. My first initial gut, look at that. I bought the bottom of that right down here because I thought I was going to break the 1 minute box. And I bought it. Amateur move. I should have waited for, you know, a candle wick to the upside that shows a lot of selling pressure. I should have confirmed with volume, but we got Microsoft and Apple moving up. Nvidia and Palantir's not moving up as much. Alphabet 1400 to negative almost 900, and I lost a brand new funded account. ES is moving. We're going to this pivot point on the ES. We're at 6695 right now. Let's see if we hit a double top on opening news data release. The high is roughly at 24,747. We're above 700s right now. Let's see if we can maintain above 700s. If we can't really maintain above 700s, then, man, Apple and Microsoft. Still watching silver. Silver and gold are moving up. Right down 500. I didn't know if, I figured we might pop back up again. Maybe not. See if we bounce off the VWAP. We could break through the VWAP. 100 tick chart. What does the 100 tick chart look like? Broke through the VWAP. Back in the opening range box. ES is kind of rotating back. We could pop up. We could potentially pop up to here. If we reject this level, we could bounce off this box and continue going higher. We could go lower. We could go do a higher low. So if you understand my trend lines, the orange is always on the 100 tick and the blue is always on the blue is always on the 5 minute. Apple is still going up. Alphabet's starting to move back up. We got news in about 16 minutes. If I see Alphabet, man, Microsoft and Apple are moving up. So is ES. ES is moving up. That was a good bounce off of the 1 minute opening range box, but again, we got news in 12 minutes. Those wicks, man. What's the drawdown up to here? 900? See if it kicks back down on the last 5 minutes of the market. All right, I think I'll wait on news. We're only down 337. We could wait for a break of this blue trend line and a bounce off the trend line, or a bounce off the 24,700 level. All right, we're 10 minutes out. Here's a liquidity pool, maybe. That's what I was waiting for while I was in that position. That's what I was waiting for. I'm still thinking about that trade this morning. Let's see what Alphabet and Tesla do. They keep hitting this bottom and then they shoot up and then they keep hitting this bottom. So there's buyers in Alphabet and Tesla, but I don't know. It was just foolish to get in that trade. I guess if we stay above 24,671, we should be good. 24,671. Man, we got a pretty strong trend going up right here. We got a couple things to watch. This trend, the 1 minute opening range, yesterday's close. We closed the gap and bounced up pretty hard. Let's see if we retest that gap or if we continue going up. We got a full fair value gap up here. We could hit. We got a small one right here. It's just a chop zone. No point in trading. Silver looks like it's having a slight pullback. All right, 100 tick chart is above the red dotted line. We've got news in a minute and a half. Let's wait for it to be released, digested, and traded. Don't trade what I think, trade what I see. Here we go, news is released. We hit that fair value gap. They're gonna hit a double top or reject from here. We got buyers kicking this up. Apple, Nvidia, and Palantir, and Microsoft. All right, ES hit a pivot point at 6702, so we're at 6700. Let's see if we could keep that 6700. We are at a level on the ES. All right, $55 left. Let's go. We got to break. We got to go back into the opening range box if we're going to continue going down. Minute left on this candle. This could be another liquidity pull, just like here, just like here. That's something to watch out for. We come all the way down the VWAP and then pop up. Okay, this is the zone from Globex. We could bounce here. We could bounce here and reject from here. ES looks bearish. I'm just going to hold this. It's probably no, I wanted to hold on to that for the rest of the day. Oh well, 847, 874. Looks like we're going down. Man, lost an XFA. This was a good reversal right here. We're going down. Reversal going down. Bummer. All right. Let's get technological trader. Technology. All right. So if we bounce back up and reject the opening range, we could come all the way up to here. Let's short. Let's short. Yesterday's close, everything is red. Mag 7's red. ES. Silver. Should we do silver, man? Silver has... Ooh, was thinking about shorting. All right. 50%, right? Top of the box. Roughly around right here. Okay, so we bounced pretty hard at the bottom of that 1 minute opening range. What is the market going to do? Was that a liquidity pool? If we break this trend line right here, we could possibly continue moving up. I'm going to get rid of this stuff because it's just noise. Get rid of this because, well, it's too much. Too much. Now I'm going to draw another line on the 100 tick because we have a pivot right there. Pivot, bottom. All right, we can come all the way down to here. We come all the way down to here, retest these lows. Silver, man, glad I didn't short silver. Here we go. I'm looking for a 50% recovery for a possible thinking about going short. Right here. That's what I'm thinking. Right here. We can stay below that purple line. Playing the range. Tesla looks like it hit a bottom right here. Let's see. We could break up. How much will we be breaking up? That's the question. How much do you think we'll be breaking up? Let me draw a trend line on the ES. Because this is a level. Yesterday's close or below yesterday's close. We got people down here. Oh, we do got liquidity fill down there. All right, so on the 5 minute, we have liquidity pools down here. I mean, we have fair value gaps. Fair value gap there, fair value gap there. All right, we got a bunch of stops down here from Globex. We'll come all the way down to here. How many points is that? 100? Jesus. Pivot to pivot. 5 minute, we got a 5 minute reversal candle. Coming to the bottom of that range, breaking the 1 minute range. I lost my account by going short down here. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. If we miss out on it, we miss out on it. What I want to do is wait for another move like we just had. I mean, that was a pretty strong one. That's a pretty strong one. So we have this, let me show you this real quick. This is very, very nice. Very, very nice. If we break that, right? That's pretty promising if we break it. I'm looking for a break and then a retest back up. You mother. I don't think it's a liquidity pool. I really don't.
Order filled.
I mean, bounce on that trend. That might have been my out. I don't know. Let's hold on to this. Look at that. Boom. 1,600 on the day. 4 contracts on that liquidity pull up. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a break on the session because I'm going to go make some breakfast. So with that, I'll come back and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm just gonna stop recording for now, make breakfast, eat, watch the markets, and then I'll pick up the recording somewhere around maybe 12:30. But if I end up doing a trade, I'll go ahead and add to the recording. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. See ya. All right, breakfast is done. I did another trade. We're up 1,900. And we'll just watch. We'll watch how price acts. I'm getting sell alerts on ES and NASDAQ. Are we continuing to go lower? It's going to be a break. I'm going to wait. We could pop up and reject up here. We could reject up here. Market's just whipsawing back and forth, really. Well, the government has to shut down. It will shut down. All right, so we got this. I don't even know what you call it. We got this trend forming. I don't know. We have this one. We're still in the middle of this range. We're still below the opening range. We're moving back up. Is this going to be a continue up move right here? You know? In between this one. So we have that. Or we have that. You know? I mean, that's definitely a level right there. Let's change this to make it stand out a little bit. Got a higher low. We got a higher low. We got lower lows. We'll see. We could just be in this range right here. We still haven't reached the bottom of that range down here. I don't know. We got congestion right here. We could come back down. We could reject right here at the bottom of the opening range. Do we start building position? I might add to it up here, $400. Where does price want to go tomorrow, Monday? Where does price want to go tomorrow? Where does price want to go Monday? That's the question. I think that's the question. 2,500. 2,500, built the position and moved my stop. And it's coming back up. Man, silver is just screaming. What happened to my music? What happened to my music? Let's go. Hitting a commercial. Good rejection. It is undecided. Google is coming back down. I don't know if that's going to pull everybody else down. I guess it all depends on the 100-tick chart. Man, silver is just climbing. Crazy. And paper trade's getting destroyed. You know, I just feel so, I slightly feel revenge trading because I lost that XFA, and my mindset is not happy with a $2,500, $2,700 day. You know, maybe I just need to just put it up for the day. You know, it's 11 o'clock. I might end it. Let's go ahead and go review. Trade the size that your mindset will support. If you find your emotions kick in when you start adding size to a position, it's likely an indicating that I'm trading too much size. All right. Trade win rate 74%. I've been holding on to 70% for a while. Day trading, that's about right. And my profit factor keeps increasing slightly. It was at 159 for a long time. Now we're at 171, so let's keep that going. Doing good. Your win rate is 74. Aim to win rate above 50 for consistency and profitability. Yeah, slow going. We breached 30K. We're at 35K right now. 2,700 on the day, 2,800, 28K on the month. We had 3 red days. If you want to consider the XFA, that was a red day. In the XFA, that sucked, man. First day, 8 trades, 31. Copy trading. I should have not done that. But hey, this is the one. Hopefully, we'll take to live eventually, and then yeah. If you want to see, let's go over the trades. So, you know, I was up 1,500 at 7:30, and then we got in a trade at open, and I think that's East Coast time because the market opened at 9. I don't know how that timing works, but yeah, we were down in this account negative $2,200, and I just got on the wrong side of the trade. I was betting on the the 1 minute opening range when we broke the box on the bottom. You know, normally it bounces, but I shorted, and I was copy trading, and I added to the position as it was moving up through the 1 minute opening range box. And as you can tell, we climbed hard and fast, and then just got in some good trades, you know, and worked my way up, and we're closing the day with 2,700. So drawdown sucks, man. Usually on drawdowns, I would just find myself very like angry at myself. You know, you have all this negative self-talk in your head, and the balance helps out. The overall balance on the account helps out. But the ability to get in and just take quick profits and start doing base hits is, I think, what has enabled me to shake it off quickly. This is a good bounce right here. Good bounce right down here. Accumulation. If we break into the 1 minute opening range, we could break the high and revisit the VWAP. That's a good base established on the 5 minute. But small base hits, just build it, you know, $70, $100 at a time, you know, 10 trades and you're in. So review your mindset when you go into a trade. Review your mindset. Try to think of just try to remain calm. Try to think about what are retail investors doing at this price level, what is institutions doing at this price level, and just watch how the price behaves at certain levels and trade off of that. Trade off of candle wicks high, candle wicks low, and then use that bounce momentum to get in and get out, and then do the inverse on the way down. But anyways, that's I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna edit this video, post it. If you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe, follow me on X, and I'll talk to you guys later. You have a good one. Thank you.